Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So look, the sun is shining. I got like over 8 hours of sleep. I'm feeling really good. But when you look at my eyes, it don't look like it. But these allergies, this is the worst year. Let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about stocks and crypto on this video. Okay, stocks and crypto. I just feel rested. All right. But at the end of this video, I want to talk about side hustles and other ways to make money. And I want you guys to chime in. All right. And then there's 2 links below. We'll talk about those a little later as I am starting a new portfolio. So I got to put a notification in my mind. So what's coming up? What's coming up is the most important thing I want you guys to watch out for is this coming Friday. I believe Friday the 5th, we got jobs, and it's not the weekly jobs, it's the big jobs. It's the big job numbers, okay? I want you guys to really look out for those numbers because the Fed has told us that he is shifting his focus even from CPI, even from PPI, and even from PCE, which is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. And he told us in the last FOMC meeting that he is looking at jobs. Well, that data will be out this Friday. I believe that's the 5th. Correct me in the comments. But this Friday, the 5th, he will be looking at jobs. If jobs show that they're strong, that's not going to be good for the market, for those of you that's new. If the jobs show that it is weakening and there's stress cracks in the jobs, that type of deal, then that's actually going to be positive for the stock market. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the way it is right now. All right, because of inflation, weakening jobs mean that we have less money to spend, which will help to cool down inflation. Follow? If we spend more money, inflation will gap up. Now, we just had Nvidia give their numbers. It wasn't bad when I look at it, but it depends on who you talk to. Some people said it was bad, and some people said it wasn't bad. You can't expect a company to hit a home run every single time, and it showed the strength of AI, right? And then before that, the week before that, we had consumer stock that reported. You know, the Home Depots, Walmarts, Walgreens, Target, those type of companies. And I'm going to get to some crypto in a minute. And it still showed that the consumer is actually buying, though inflation is higher, the consumer is still buying. But like one of my followers commented, how much of that is on credit card debt? And we have, the school loans will start to, that type of deal. You got to put all of that in the data and crunch the numbers up. So I do believe, again, we are heading into September, which has historically been the choppiest month and the month that give you less returns in equities or stocks. Okay, that's just what it is. Now we have to see what's happening with crypto. Okay, now before I go into crypto, I do want to let you guys know, and I'm going to leave a coupon code in Stock Up You. For those of you that want to learn about stocks and crypto the right way, I am going to put a coupon code in there. Click the link below in the description, all right? And we'll get into that later. Also, Money Moves is where you see all of my moves, stocks and crypto, all right? And we have a class that's there for free. That is a beginners for options, okay? Where my Money Movers at. All right, let's get into crypto. Crypto is actually looking good to me. And you go, Larry, how can you say that? Look at what just happened. How can you say crypto is looking good to you? Well, it's looking good to me because I look at, like I said on yesterday's video, I begin to look at how much this last drop, how much Bitcoin dropped. And then I looked at how much the altcoins dropped. And the altcoins are not dropping like they have been this year, like they have been this season. Remember, if Bitcoin drops by 5%, the alt should drop by 10%. That's not happening. And I know it's just a short time, and I'll really feel better Tuesday because Monday is a holiday, right? But it doesn't affect the Asian markets. So Tuesday, if the altcoins have not fallen by as much as Bitcoin did in this last dip, then I'm actually looking really strongly and positively towards the entire crypto market. This is just me. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Do not fall for the spam in the comment section saying, I was doing bad at first, but now I'm making $43,000 a week. Ha ha ha. You know, I felt so good when I told my boss I'm making this kind of money. That's spam, good people. Don't fall for it. So what I want to tell you is that it's looking good to me. And not only did the alts have not fallen, but the memes haven't fallen as much as they should. For instance, and I'm going to keep showing and teaching this, if Bitcoin falls by 5%, this is just basic, okay? All right, just in general. These are not exact, general. Generally, when Bitcoin falls by 5% and hold, I'm not talking about fall one day and come back, but generally when Bitcoin falls by 5%, you can expect the alts to fall by about 10. And you can expect the memes to fall by, 20%, 30, some of them. But they're holding. Question is alt season growing legs? And it's showing that it is. Now, I could get through making this video and everything can just fall. But I'm keeping my eye on Tuesday evening. By Tuesday evening, if the alts have not fall and Bitcoin still stays low, that's actually a positive sign for me. For me personally, I don't know about you, but for me, that's a positive sign that alt season has started to sprout and will only get better from here on out. That does not mean we're not gonna have any dips. Remember, it does not mean that September is over, because the worst 2 weeks traditionally or historically in the stock market, which affects crypto, is the first week in September. That's this week. September starts tomorrow. And the third week in September are historically the worst 2 weeks out of the entire year for returns on the S&P 500 in the stock market. Follow? So now I have cash because I've been saving cash and I've been putting more money into my portfolios. How about you? And so now when it comes, I am going to buy these dips. I'm buying September dips. I'm letting you guys know right now, I am buying September dips. Not every dip, but I'm going to be a stock picker because I believe that the stock market will be higher at the end of the year. It's just what I believe. Tom Lee believes it. A lot of analysts believe it. And there's been times when I've been 100% against what the analysts have said, and I've been proven right, okay? So, but this time, and not that I get it always right all of the time, but this time I agree with them. And that's my plan. Now, if it changes, I don't control the stock market. I don't control crypto market. I only tell you guys what I think is coming, and I'm not 100% right. So that's why you have to do your own research and your own due diligence, okay? So that's what I believe is gonna happen. And I've been buying the alts, and Ethereum has been proven to be a good buy. Ethereum, Solana, those two have been proven to be good buys, and Link. And so I've been buying those, and they're already paying off. and I believe they're going to have big payoffs before the end of this year. Okay, so usually I give you a inspirational on Sunday, so I don't want to keep this one long, but this is going to be more of a challenge. Okay, so this weekend, and I'll be traveling again next weekend. The truth be told, when I travel, I actually pump out more videos. I had to speak at a prayer conference, right? And this is from Angie Ray's Ministries. Now, I want you guys to know that Pastor Kimberly Ray and Tanya Ray, my dear longtime friends, have me come in. And for those of you who think it's just praying all of this time, let me tell you something. You ain't seen that until you see this prayer conference. They picking them up and putting them down. They have these breakouts. And then they had me come and speak, all right? And then they also have a men's breakout. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I appreciate them for having me back for the second year. But what we talked about, good people, is how we need to pull back on our spending and take that money and put it to work. Not put it in a bank, but put it to work. Paying yourself is not putting money in a bank. You cannot save your way out of poverty. You cannot save your way out of being in the middle class and move to the upper class. You cannot save your way. You have to invest. So on this video, I want everybody that has a side hustle. I'm out here at the mall, and there's a restaurant I like to hit out here. And the gentleman that served us, he literally said he makes money. He takes jeans, old jeans that he pays $5 to $10 from, and he takes the denim and he makes like headbands or hats or something, and he's turning a profit while he's waiting tables here, right, at a restaurant. And so what I'm gonna ask you guys, whatever you do that's a side hustle that you created, please leave a comment on what it is. Just tell the people what you doing. Hey, I went to Fiverr and I've done this and it's making money. Or, hey, I know we got the Uber drivers out there, every Uber driver. And if that's your side hustle, I want you to post that, okay? And I'm gonna pin the best one. And we wanna really start this conversation, because that's one of the challenges that I challenged the audience on yesterday. That, listen, you have the money. For those people that say they don't have money, you got the money. You're drinking it away in Starbucks. You're wearing it with your clothing and all of this. And I told them yesterday, hey, I still live in my $180,000 house that I've been into for 19 years. I haven't changed my lifestyle. I was still buying even this whatever this is, whatever name brand this is. I got this at a discount store. This shirt here for like 19 bucks, good people. That's what I do. I believe I got this at Ross, to be honest with you. But I ain't lying. I'm gonna keep it real to you guys. I've moved up, and my move up is Zara. Zara is where I can go, and I wait till the end of the year to get the stuff that's going to be discounted. So I get a discount off of a discount. I buy the clothes, I put them away, I wait till spring, everybody thinks it's new, and they don't know I bought it 70-80% off, right? So that's what I want you guys to start concentrate on. How can you save money? Ladies, if you are on Poshmark, let us know how much you're making, how much you are selling your old bags. Guys, let me know if you're selling your Jordans, you're selling your cartridges. Let the family know what you're doing to create more money, to have to invest. So that's gonna be my inspiration today. I know usually I come from a biblical principle, but this is what is the most important to me today, okay? I want you guys to do that. Please leave me a comment. I am interested in reading each and every one of them, and let's help bless the family, because we're going to be on this movement together. So everybody could have some money to put to work so that your money can make money, okay? I love you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. And I will be doing some more traveling even next week because I have meetings and hey, we got work to do. All right. I love you guys. Make sure you check out the links below. Okay. Money Moves. I'm going to on Money Moves. That's where I give you all my plays. But Stock Up You, I'm going to start leaving a coupon code, and that coupon code is going to be the special, the Black Friday special. I just decided to just leaving it there. And then when Black Friday comes, I'm going to be talking about the coupon code. Now I'm just going to list it. Okay. Hint to the wise. All right, good people. I love you. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. And let's watch crypto on Tuesday evening. Let's look at the price.